All right, welcome to Algebra 1 tutoring for the second test. You made the right decision to come. What we'll do is we'll go through 10 questions that match up with the questions you'll see on the test to review the material. Once you finish the study guide, the review that you have here, then you'll be ready to retake the test. The study guide is divided up into 3 columns. So the left column is the video here that will explain how to do it. I'll tell you to pause the video, have you try the one that's in the middle, the one that's on the right side, and you really want to try to do as much of this on your own as possible. If you're just copying down what I'm writing, you're not going to get as much out of it, so you really do want to try to be doing as much of this on your own as you can. And then if you are doing this in the tutoring room, obviously I'm in the room there with you, so if at any point with the video you don't understand, please pause the video, stop it, and ask for help. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. So it says, write an equation to represent the relationship between the cost y and the number of miles x to rent a pickup truck. So I don't want you to think of this as a word problem. I just want you to just think of this as real life stuff. You know, you're moving and you call up and you're trying to figure out how much it's going to cost you to move. So what it's saying, at least in this first one, is we want to get a quote for the pickup truck. So the pickup truck is this guy right here, which is $19.95 plus 59 cents per mile. And then all they want us to do in this first question is just write an equation that would describe how much it would cost. Well, let me just think about what I just said. I just said $19.95 plus 59 cents per mile. So that's what I'm going to write. $19.95 plus 59 cents. Make sure you get the decimal on there, right? It's not $59, 59 cents per mile. And then, so what they're wanting me to do is that they're wanting me to use x for miles. So I'll say 0.59x. And then they're wanting me to use y for cost. So I would say that y is equal to $19.95 plus 0.59 x. Okay, and this should make sense. $19.95 to rent the truck plus 59 cents per mile. They told us which variables to use, x and y. If it were me, I might have done 0.59 m for miles. I might have done c for cost, but they told us which variables to use, so we ended up using x and y in this case. If you had written 0.59 plus 19.95, if you had switched these two numbers, that would be fine. I just wrote it in this order because I wrote it in the order that I read it, right? So it said 19.95 plus 0.59, so that's the order that I wrote it in. Alright, so go ahead and pause now and then write the one for 1.2 and 1.3. Basically the same thing. It's just telling you 1.2 is asking for what would it cost for the 10-foot truck, and then 1.3 is asking for the 20-foot truck. Alright, so should have done 1.2 and 1.3 at this point. So let's take a look. 1.2 should have got 19.95 plus 0.79x, and again that should make sense because the 10-foot truck, 19.95 plus 79 cents per mile. And then 1.3 should have got 39.95 plus 0.79x. So 39.95 plus 79 cents per mile. Alright, so that finishes the first one. So we'll go ahead and conclude the first one here and move on to number 2.